I just wanted to give you another quick update. The next installment of the NX-01 build, part of the Star Trek ships assembly that I'm going to build. I've gotten this both hulls, upper and lower hull, sealed now and glued down. It took quite a bit to get the rest of the fiber optics attached and then get this thing closed up. I'll give you a little idea how this thing's going to look. Let me turn out some light so you can kind of see. I think this thing is really going to look good, but when I got this thing sealed, I mean, light leaks everywhere. I mean, there were more light coming out of everywhere but the windows. I mean, I had just light leaks everywhere. I know it's hard to see because the camera, really accentuates the light, but the real bright lights are not as bright as they show in the camera. But to give you an idea, you can see I got a lot of light leaks to deal with down here. I had a lot along these sides that I'm still dealing with. You can actually kind of see some up in here I've got to fix yet, and I don't have these pieces in, but just kind of looking around trying to find all the light leaks. But it leaked all the way around this thing. I mean, all the way. I had to putty it all the way. But to give you kind of an idea how some of this came out, my little blue fiber optics, the little white, the red. If you look at, my power went off. If you look up underneath, you can see the red in the torpedo launchers. Up underneath there, I got my two reds. The blue are very faint, and I can't understand why, but they didn't come out quite as good as I'd hoped. I got, these fiber optics. This one dropped a little bit, that one there, the blue fiber optics. I got, they just all really came out looking good. Got some back here, but I got stuff over it. I got tape over it. Let me turn some lights back on here. So I've gotten quite a bit done. I've just got a lot of putty work to do still on this thing. I just wanted to show you a couple things. Let me get a little bit of light. I told you I was going to put a little silhouette right up here on the captain's window, and I'll see if I can zoom in on this thing using my little magnifying glass, give you an idea what exactly that thing looks like. Let me sit this down. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit. It's just like a little silhouette of three people. I actually had it put, I left my my little top open. I can still reach down in there and glue that with some CA. I actually put it in there unpainted, thinking just it would be dark and the silhouette, would be all that you would see. But you could really see the metallic, with it unpainted, the little metallic finish. And so I took it back out again. And I'm just presently waiting for some more real fine paint brushes. And then I'll finish that up. This thing, ooh, like I broke the little end off there a little bit. Anyway, you can kind of see it's just not really well engineered. You can kind of see the gaps in some of these, which I'll take care of. I got to go back and paint all my gold back again. Once I had all my light leaks puttied, I had to go back and mask off and paint. And I still did a lot of sanding. I got some more painting to do. And then I'll go to once I get all of the light leaks finished and sanded, I'll get this thing painted. And then I'll give you a quick overview. I'll probably do all of my Aztecing decals. I bought the Aztecing decals from A Creation Models. I've got those. Let me get those. I got those right here. I mean, this thing is, let me move it over here on the counter, the desk. Give you a little idea. I mean, it is a very, very elaborate set of decals. It's probably going to take quite some time. It's hard to do this one hand. Probably going to take quite some time, but you can't put all of this assembly on. You have to cut this thing in little pieces and then put them on kind of individually to make them fit. They just won't. You just can't cut that whole assembly out right here and think that this is just going to fit, because it goes on, oddly shaped pieces. So you actually have to take this and cut it into small sections and then put them on section at a time. This promises to be a lot more difficult than the 1701 refit that I did previously. The Aztecing decals in it were somewhat tough, but the body didn't have so many, compound curves as, to give you an idea of some of that other, as what this has. I mean, if you look at just all of the different compound curves that those decals have to go around, and especially these over here, it's going to be a challenge. I think I'll enjoy it, but this whole model's really been a challenge. Like I said, it's been fun, but it's just not well engineered. When I put these two back here together, they really didn't fit. I've had to put a lot of putty in there, a lot of putty up in here, and I've got a lot of clamps. I show you kind of idea. I got all these clamps up here. I got these, if you can see those right there. I got some real heavy ones. I mean, I got this thing, I just clamped the stew out of it, and it just wouldn't press down all the way. So I had to, just do the best I can and then make up the rest with putty. And like I said, oh my God, the light leaks everywhere in this thing. But, it's fun. I enjoy it. I've had a good time making it. So I will continue on, and next couple of days I'll get my sanding finished, and I'll go ahead and probably do my paint, and then I'll do a quick video to show you before I put the Aztecing decals on. I've got a lot to learn about washes, and I was watching the guy at the Helipilot 27 or 29, whatever it is. He did one, and he's got a lot of heavy weathering in here, and it looks cool, but I don't know if that's what I want to do with this. So anyway, just a quick catch up on where we're at. I want to show you I still got the nacelles finished. They're up there. They're just waiting. I'll probably go and do all my Aztecing decals, and then the very last step, I'll glue these on. I made this, I'm going to show you. I made this thing right here. I bought a bunch of these little brackets and knobs. These things are adjustable, and I've got a whole bunch of different brackets, different sizes, different lengths, so that when I go to glue those nacelles on, I'll actually, turn this thing upside down. Let me do that real quick. I'll turn it upside down, and we'll be able to, I'll probably move it and be able to mount my nacelles and have something that holds them and glue all that in one piece. Again, there's my little electrical connector that I changed to. It just unthreads and pulls out. This has got my temporary power supply, but that's what it looks like. It's an aviation connector. Works superbly. Well, it absolutely can hold up the weight of this thing, and if it's front heavy, you can actually take and rock it back and mount that rigidly, and that thing supports it very well. Anyway, that's all I have to show for this installment. I will bring to you another installment as soon as I can, probably another week or two. Anyway, that's enough for this time. Thanks for watching, and see you later.